Well, what's going on, everybody?
Hello, hello.
Hey there.
I'm going to try it. We are back. I had to do the lean back. Got to do my best Jonathan impression. So, how is everybody doing on this fine Saturday?
Excelente.
Wonderful.
Fantastic. Yeah.
So, is everybody ready for next week? Or
Oh yeah. A lot more ready than I was a few days ago. I thought I was 100% ready, but then you figure out a couple of other things that you missed or hadn't prepared or hadn't sealed or packaged right or this or that. Yeah. It's the last minute push, but I started my vacation today, so I have a nice couple of days to do all my last preparation work and relax and catch my breath and start making my list of things not to forget. And people, let me tell you, there's a lot of things out there that you can freaking forget to bring with you, and just double check, man. Double check. Make a list and check it twice, because you don't want to end up in New Jersey and find out you didn't bring something that you definitely are going to need for the weekend. Phone chargers, money, toothbrush, your shit that you're trying to sell at the table. You know what I mean? There's all kinds, man. There's all kinds.
hell yeah. What about you two? You guys good to go?
I'm just a consumer. I'm not selling anything, so I'm all sorts of ready to go. I just got to show up and spend money. That's it. So,
That's a good feeling, brother. That's a good feeling.
You got to pick up the knife on the way to the hotel.
There, as far as I know, plausible deniability, there will be no knives. Actually, last year, like, because it all started with a stupid joke, on Legion's Lounge. I'm like, I'll stab a kid, to get all the armory parts that I need. That started like this chain reaction. There had to be like 30 people that were like, hey, want to use my knife? I was like, no, like that was a joke. Like, I'm not stabbing children or anyone else. I was afraid to pick up a butter knife. If somebody got stabbed in the parking lot, the cops would be tackling me, inside the hotel. It's got to be that guy. That's the knife guy.
Yep.
Man, how did I become the knife guy?
Hey, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It
was funny. It definitely took on a life of its own.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What about you,
Yeah.
Robert?
Oh, I'm so ready. If anybody ever needs me at night, I'll be out by the fire pit.
That's right. That's right.
You know what she's doing.
That's right.
Walking around with her eyes closed, basically.
Good times.
Living my best life.
That's right. I'm right there with you, Amber, because I'm not much of a drinker, but I'll be ahead for sure.
I'm not a big
it's just a nice relaxing point in the nighttime to freaking finally like settle down and just ease back and just enjoy the company of everybody. And like I said, whether you choose to smoke a little something or drink a little something, whatever floats your boat, man, it's all good. There'll be plenty to go around, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And it's nice to know that there's I don't know, I guess we'll have to check it out. It's nice to know that new gas station is open next to the hotel.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go do a quick beer run and grab some cold ones down there. Hopefully they have some available down there. That'd be cool, instead of having to like drive across the way to Wegmans or whatever, which we'll probably definitely do anyways, just to pick up some little snacks or whatever we might need.
Right.
But and they got a Dunkin' in there, so if you don't like the hotel coffee or any of that stuff, jump right on over there.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, I know my mom. I'll probably run her over there every morning because she's a huge coffee drinker. I myself do not drink coffee, so never have, never will. So just it ain't my jam. I'm already high wired, so I'm good. There you go. Heinrich says Wegmans has a liquor store. Nice.
Oh yeah, they got a ton of beer too.
Yeah, nice. Very cool. Yeah, it'd probably be nice to like maybe swing on over there in the afternoon, like after the show's done, before everything gets all settled in, and go grab, like I said, go grab some cold ones and throw them on ice somewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, definitely.
in that before we even go to the hotel.
Yeah.
Have all the snacks and shit.
Yeah, when I get there on I think if I'm not mistaken, our flight lands at 5 p.m. So baggage claim and Uber. So I'm thinking we'll probably roll in no later than 6 to the hotel.
Sounds about
Well,
right.
you know,
Depending on
yeah.
traffic.
Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm high strung as shit anyway, so I don't need coffee. I'm a live wire, man. All day, all night. I'm ready to go. Um, but yeah, when we roll into the hotel, like I said, I just want to check in real quick, throw our shit upstairs, and I'm gonna come back downstairs and if you're around, probably grab one of you guys or whatever, and then like I said, take a walk over to that gas station and see what they got. Cause I just want to get like Gatorades, bottled water, stuff like that, just for the room, you know what I mean? Just to
Yeah.
stock up so we can like it's stuff like that too that like you kind of have to be prepared for because I mean you're gonna have 4 days inside that hotel and you know you don't want to be buying like you know sodas or waters from the hotel for like $18 a piece, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that just isn't gonna work for anybody. So just make sure you kind of stock up your room or if you're road tripping in a car just bring some extra shit to have available for you so you can you know you're not sit there dying of thirst or whatever or the munchies. Have a little something, man. Game plan it. Game plan it.
Speaking of game plans, what is everybody's game plan for Legionscon? Like, what are you going to try to get? Well, where are you going to go first? Are you going to go armory or are you hitting the floor?
Joe, you want to take that one first?
Yeah, for me, probably the armory. I'm going to make quite a few trips through there, is my expectation. So I want to get in early so that way, if parts sell out, you know, the ones that I really want, I want to get. And you know, I don't know what if their stock is going to be similar, but I don't want a situation like last year where, you know, the leather parts all sold out, you know, and people missed out on them. And you know,
yeah,
then it can be pricey to play catch up to get the parts that you want. So
Yeah.
I'll go through there, and then once I've made 1 or 2 trips through and this is my expectation. That doesn't mean that's going to be my reality. Last year, I had a pretty solid plan on what I was going to do, and it right out the window within like a half an hour. I was just having so much fun talking to people and bouncing around and everything. But right now, my pregame, you know, not many battle plans survive first contact, so it might not work out that way. But my expectation is to hit the armory a couple times. And then probably wander through the vendor room. Last year I only made it like two rows in. I never even like got to the back wall. There was just way too much going on. So I'm gonna make a concerted effort this year to try and get around a little bit more just to see what everybody's displaying for sure. So
nice. Yeah, myself, I think well, the armory experience and the four horsemen store, I can wait on that because the vendors are given their own time inside that room after the show. So I don't have to worry about that. But I will, without a doubt, be hauling ass away from my table quite a few times during the show because that's, you know, like I said, just like anybody else, I'm there to buy stuff too. And I know especially in the community room, there's a lot of stuff that will not last and it'll be gone quickly. So I'm not gonna waste any time. But two of the things that I definitely wasn't expecting to do this year or to kind of look into getting into was dioramas. And two of the main people that I definitely am going to hit up are 78 points of articulation. I want to hit up that table because the Dio set that they have for sale there, where you can buy the different pieces to kind of build, that thing is freaking amazing. So I'm definitely interested in that. And a newcomer to the show who will be out in the hallway, Eric Bryson, has some amazing freaking Dio pieces that I definitely want to check out at his table. So definitely going to check those guys out. And like I said, maybe make some small investments in some cool Dio shit to send home after the show. After that, obviously the exclusive figures will be inside the room, and vendors usually have first dibs on that before the show starts. So, either I remember the last few years they let us get the exclusives during setup night. So I don't know if Jeremy's going to do that the same way, or he's just going to let us get them like prior to the doors opening on the day of on Saturday or whatnot, but we'll see how that works. But I'm not worried about that because obviously there's going to be more than enough to go around with those things. So it's not like I have to I got to get to that table before they sell out. I mean, nothing in that room is going to sell out other than what's on the vendor tables. So as far as the Four Horsemen products, I mean, I'm not worried at all about that stuff. The armory, I have a few builds in mind. I'm not going to go big. I mean, I may do at best maybe 4 builds. Maybe I'm not, like I said, it's not. I think I enjoyed the armory last year a lot more than I will this one, only because I just love the night bodies and I just love the color variants that they gave us for those figures. So I just thought I had a ton of fun doing that one. So. But other than that, like I said, just making my way through and getting to a few tables of certain customizers that I enjoy. Definitely the Dio makers and stuff, and mostly just trying to spread myself out the rest of the weekend just to make sure that I kind of give a little time and a little love to as many people as I can in that hotel and throughout the weekend.
Fuck yeah.
The table drop too. I got to bring that up because that's what got me in line to the That's what got me in line. I wasn't worried about the freaking buying any of the figures, and then they did the table drop, and I was like, damn it, now I got
possible table drop.
Yeah, possible. Yeah, but the table drop too. I mean, I said, to each his own. Everybody. I mean, if people lose their mind about the table drop, or it's just whatever, they'll get it when they get it. To each his own. Myself personally, when the Valiant Knight dropped in 2023, I didn't even go after it. I was like, that's cool. They brought out a new figure. Cool. And people were like, oh, are you going to go get one? You're going to go get one? I said, no, you know what? Let everybody else have it. You know what I mean? Let everybody else get it. It's, that's what people are here for. Let them go after it and let them have it. Let them, get it. And I didn't even pick up one. And thankfully, I mean, it wasn't that I didn't feel like I missed out or anything, but Noah Pratt, he was staying with me in my room and he asked me at the end of the weekend, hey, did you pick up one of these? I said, no, I just let everybody else get them. It's no big. And he ended up having an extra one, and he actually gave me one of the Valiant Knights. So, I mean, that was cool that, but I wasn't something that I was like, oh, man, I missed out, or I couldn't get 10 of them or whatever. And even with the Ninian, I totally passed on the Ninian, and I didn't actually pick up a Ninian until I picked up a Ninian, I think, when we went to ZoloCon at the beginning of the year in March. When we were at Zolo, that was the first time I finally was like, all right, I'll get it now. You know what I mean? Like, it was, but when it was at Legionscon, I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, cool, like a new figure, and people were just freaking losing their minds over it. But I was like, for me, I was just like, you know what, these figures, they're gonna come around. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm gonna miss out on anything, even if it's an exclusive table drop. Like, I just, I mean, I'd probably lose my shit if they said that D&D cleric figure was going to be there, because that's a freaking figure that I'm like, man, that's a cool figure. Like, I definitely want to get my hands. But again, I know it's going to come around when they do the game drop, so I'll put my order in for the game, get my figure, and I'll be happy. You know what I mean? It means I have to wait another 18 months or a year or whatever. So be it. I'll get it soon enough. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
How about you, Curtis? What's your game plan of the show? Go for it. Super chat.
Just to have fun, take it all in, you know.
Yeah.
As far as like, you know, stuff, I've already pre-purchased some things. So, you know, those were the kind of the big ones I wanted. You know, nothing really stuff wise that I can think of right now that I'm like, I need to race to get to this or that or whatever. I'm gonna try not to go as crazy this year as past years, because I've come home with shit, like just so much stuff the past few years, and it's like, yeah, I need to, you know, not go crazy, but I'm sure I'll pick up a few things here and there. But like I said, there's nothing really that I'm like, I got to get to X, Y, or Z. So, and just to address one comment in the chat, Steph, I did not ask for a link. I don't mind not being included, but if somebody sends me a link, I'm gonna show up. So as long as I'm awake, I was taking a nap, so that's why I'm late.
Well, that's why I said if you can, it's
Yep,
not
yep.
a big deal. Appreciate it though. We got a $5 super chat from Rob Zamora. If anyone is into Mayfex, SH Figure Art, Savage Crucible, third-party lines, hit up Schmerber's table. He's sending figures on the cheap. Nice.
He also has some new shirts out. Rob does on Threadless. He's got a couple links out there. He's got 3 designs. I think 2 are by Mark Thomas, and then the other one's by Jordan, and they're great. So if you're interested in El Spooky Zorro shirt, go get
Very
there.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, you were wearing that last night, right?
I was wearing the Jordan
The
one.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that Jordan design.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Amber? What's your game plan?
Ooh, I'm gonna try and take less naps this year. That's my number one goal.
How many naps did you take last year? You took a bunch of naps or what?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like a habitual napper during Legionscon. I don't know.
Oh
why
my
people
God, dude.
Well, it helps if you don't stay up till umpteen hours in the morning, you know. So,
Dude,
you got to set a bedtime for yourself. You got to be like, okay, 11 o'clock, I got to be in bed or whatever it is. So,
Nope.
I think at Legionscon, from the time I get there on Thursday, I think I probably, to the time I leave on Monday, I probably sleep like a total of maybe 12 to 15 hours in those 4 days. Like, I don't like, who's napping at Legionscon, man? Come on.
I'm not napping, but I got to get like 6 hours or I'm fucking toast. So, if I get at least 6, I'm good.
It's hilarious.
And it's like she'll say, "Oh, I'm going to go up to the room for a couple minutes." That's her statement every single time. And hours later, I go up. I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck? You've been up here for like 4 hours."
I should say I did nap though in the lobby when Heinrich was having a conversation with me. I just fell asleep, fucking right mid conversation. It has nothing to do with Heinrich, but it was Sunday after we broke down and before shooting the shelf, and I was fucking wiped on Sunday. And like, dude's trying to have a full on conversation with me in the lobby, and I was like, like right there.
This right here is the truth.
Yeah,
100%.
Yep. Yeah, I do that. I try to, well, I don't really, but I try to do that before I come to Legionscon, because Legionscon, I'm just freaking, I'm ready to roll, man. I'm ready to roll. I know that I'm, like I said, my time is so limited there, and I know I have an entire year to, to wait to see anybody's faces again in person. So that's why I just go for broke, man. I just put it all on the line and just freaking, yeah, just go for it.
I almost died the first year coming back from Legionscon because I was like sleep driving. So,
oh yeah, that's bad, bro. That's bad.
Yeah. So I gotta get at least 6 hours a night, and just to make sure that by that last night I'm not, because I still got a 20-something hour drive ahead of me once I'm done. So I can't not sleep.
You did have a terrible co-pilot.
But the first year was rough.
Yeah.
Now I've got the best co-pilot. So.
Yeah. So you're good to go.
Yeah.
Do you guys trade off on the driving, or are you just taking the wheel the whole time?
On the way there, I pretty much just stay in behind the wheel, and other than stopping for gas, like we really don't stop at all. So it's like 2 to 3 hours faster going there than it is coming back. But
How many
coming
hours?
back,
How many hours is the
she'll take a
drive?
couple, couple hour sessions. So
How long is the drive for you guys?
going there, it'll be about 19 hours. Coming back,
Oh
it'll be
my
about
God,
21,
dude.
22.
You guys are insane, bro. You guys are. Do you guys have a thing? Do you guys have a thing against flying? Do you not fly?
First off, I've got like hundreds of brush sets that I gotta bring. I mean, our car is gonna be jam packed.
But you could ship. You could ship most of that shit. You know what I mean?
I could, but it's
Somebody
gonna, like between the airfare and shipping that stuff, like it's cheaper to drive. I don't mind driving. I drive all the time for work. As long as it doesn't cross the 24-hour mark, I'm good. But anything less than 24 hours, I can drive no problem.
Yeah,
As long as I got a good partner with me.
6 or 7 hours is about my max, dude. I'm sorry, I'm weak sauce. Like that's about it, dude. That's about all I could do is 6 or 7 hours.
Do you have an iron bladder? You said you there are barely any stops.
Well, no,
I have
we'll
the
stop.
bladder
We'll
open
stop
window.
for I would say every probably 4 hours. We'll have to stop
Okay.
for gas and
Yeah.
go to the bathroom and that kind of thing. But that's really it. We might grab something to eat at a gas station, like grab some chips or something. But yeah,
Dude,
last year we did stop at a Waffle House. It was actually the first time we've ever eaten at a Waffle House. We stopped right on the Ohio border going into Pennsylvania because we're getting ready to go into Pennsylvania. We got to fucking rest up because this is going to suck. Because fuck Pennsylvania. As far as driving. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I was tripping out when I was driving through Pennsylvania, man. You guys drive slow, man. God damn. I was thinking, what's the matter with all these people? I was flying. I was like, oh, that's why the fucking speed limit on the highway is like 40 miles an hour. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here, dude?
The Northeast extension is 70.
Dude, there was barely any roads that I was doing 70 on. I was like, what in the shit? Like, what's going, man? You guys come here, you could be holding on for dear life in my car.
Oh.
We do 85 on the freeway and people are passing us like we're standing still, bro. It's fucking crazy out here.
That's West Coast, man.
Yep. Oh man. But yeah, sorry. I tip my hat to all you guys that do those crazy ass long drives, man. That's insane.
I got the bladder of a pregnant woman. Amber knows I'm stopping every 20 minutes.
Yeah. Some people, I don't have that problem. I could drive a long time without having to stop, but yeah, not that long. God damn. That's crazy.
I love driving, man. Just listen to some podcasts, listen to some music, maybe even put on a movie and listen to it, whatever.
Yeah.
Just fucking go.
No, I'm with you. I'm
road,
down for a road trip, but normally if I road trip, I usually do it by myself. So it's kind of like, it's a different vibe. You know what I mean? If you have a couple, like I always thought it would be cool to like, just for the kind of like for the conversation aspect of it, to like do that road trip with the guys from Michigan, like that whole road trip that they take from Muskegon. I mean, that would be cool because I mean, just to like I said, really to dive into everybody and just really get to know everybody the way that those guys know each other. You know what I mean? Like that'd be cool to like enjoy something like that with someone. But no, I'm definitely not driving from California. You could all fuck yourselves. There's no way.
I tell you what, though, riding with those guys from Michigan, like if I'm not driving, I'm asleep. Like if somebody else is driving and I'm in a car, I don't care if it's 30 minutes. If somebody else is driving, I'm gonna fucking fall asleep. That road would just, but if I'm driving, I'm good. I can go forever.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I definitely have to be behind the wheel. Or at least, like I said, have some good music on, or just be laughing, or just get into a good conversation with somebody for sure. Yeah.
Especially through PA, up where G lives, man. It is nothing but trees. Fuck all of that.
I'm gonna see it this year.
Mountain
Hell
folks, man.
Monday at G's for Three Amigos.
Oh, you're going up to G's on Monday?
Yeah, G invited everybody up to his house on Monday. Jesse's never seen the movie Three Amigos, and so we're gonna make him watch it. So
Okay. Are you going at like 11? What time are you guys?
He hasn't said what time yet. So I don't know. We'll get up Monday, and whatever time he tells us to be there, we'll leave in enough time to get there by then. So
Nice.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's awesome.
You've never been up to G's house, Curtis?
No, so last year on the way back, we stopped at Uncle Bob and Aunt Shelley's store and then went to Jesse's house, myself, Darla, and the McCoys.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of becoming a tradition that on Monday after Legionscon, we go to somebody's house and see their collection and hang out. So
yeah, very cool.
Cool. This year it's going to be G's, and we'll see who's next year. Maybe we'll be stopping by the Gonzaleses. I don't know.
Hell yeah, man! Fuck watching the Three Amigos. You guys, you gotta grab G and his wife because I know they've never been. Take them down to the freaking Frazetta Museum. It's only like 15 minutes from their house.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, because I know how much you love Frazetta.
Talking about, it's your favorite thing. I'm just throwing this out there. If you plan to come here, you are going to be so disappointed. You're going to waste your gas. It is not worth it where we live at right now.
I mean, Jesse's place is like, it's a 1-bedroom apartment thing, but it's like wall-to-wall toys. I mean, from floor to ceiling, there is not a space in his place. Kitchen, bathroom, there are toys everywhere. It is wild, man. And it's not like they're just like thrown up there. Like they're pretty nice displays, and he's got some action poses and stuff. He's got an interesting display for sure.
It's his own little museum, man. You gotta represent. That's cool. Hell yeah. It's like Greg's house, dude. That's a once in a lifetime experience, dude. Going into Greg's place. Holy shit, man.
His toy room.
You think you're a collector, man.
Yeah, I got to see that sometime.
That's amazing.
It's crazy because it's his apartment is kind of how you describe Jesse's, but the way he has his toy room set up, he has maximized every single inch of that place, and it is fucking
including a bunch of shit hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's mind numbing, man, to see what that guy has done with that room. It's just mind numbing. It's crazy. Yeah. Makes me kind of sad, man. I wish that some people had a chance to come out to California and hang out with me and at Casa LeBron, man. Freaking, I'd definitely have any of you guys over. Be awesome to have some people over and hang out and freaking. Hopefully one day they'll do some kind of like not just like the West Coast meetups, but something that has to do with the Four Horsemen coming out here, and maybe some people can make some arrangements to come out here a couple days early and, like I said, hang out before whatever event they're going to have. You know what I mean?
Just one time, I got to have Curtis drive from Vegas to where I live, so that way he won't feel so bad about Pennsylvania.
I'm actually coming out to Vegas in February this upcoming year. I found out I got a convention. It's for work, but I got a convention I got to go to in February. So
that's cool.
I think it's going to be way too far away from me. How far are you from Vegas?
Oh, like 8 hours.
Yeah.
I think 6 hours. Maybe it's 6 hours, something like that. It's a long ways, and there's nothing. Like, it is just a flat desert, some mountains off on the horizon. Like, that's why I say if you drive long distances in Nevada, you won't feel so bad about driving through Pennsylvania. You'd be like, I love them trees.
You talking like the 15? You going through the 15 or what?
From Vegas up to Fallon? I don't know what the highway number is, but there's freaking nothing. Like nothing. That's where people see aliens, and I think they're just hallucinating from boredom. Like there's nothing.
Yeah,
and it's like two lane the whole way. So
yeah. I'm only four hours from Vegas, so I'm not that far. But it's still a little bit of a drive.
I would love to go see Castle LeBron and do some Frankensons and stuff.
Oh,
but our kids live in Northern California. So
Yeah.
if we go to California, we got to go up north.
Right.
Yeah. There's no way
like
brother
I
would
said,
let
man,
that slide. If I went to California, we didn't go visit the kids up north. That would not be good.
If you ever have a chance or make a plan to come out here for whatever reason, a con or whatever, if it's a business a trip or whatever, like I said, and you're somewhere in Southern California, I mean, shit, man, make it a point to grab a couple extra days ahead of time, and that way you can stop by and definitely freaking hang out. Like I said,
That
doors
frankincense
open.
alone sounds like it'd be worth the price of admission.
Oh yeah,
dude. Man,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, like I said, every friend that I've ever walked through that place for their first time, it's just such a great time to watch how amazed they are by that place, and to think that I've had that for 30 plus years as a collector every single weekend. You know what I mean? That's why I never went to cons, man. That's why I never. I mean, Legionscon.
It's like these spoiled East Coast folks with all their shows. Like last night, we did that bracket last night of the places to be for Legionscon, and New Jersey pizza got kicked out in the first round because all these fucking East Coast guys are like, I can get pizza whenever I want. Well, yeah, you can. But for those of us living in the middle of the country that have cardboard fucking pizza and like melted plastic cheese, like, yeah.
I'm an East Coast guy. I don't get Jersey pizza.
I'm just saying. It was Mark and Trevor said he's in New York. He said I can get pizza whenever I want. Yeah. Well, fucking good on you.
Yeah. Anybody,
you
guys? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say Trevor and Van were gonna have me fucking pull my hair out last night, man. They were just they were after each other the whole night, man. It's like, dude, give it a break.
Yeah, man.
I would love an authentic Philly cheese. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I had a couple when I was up there in Philly. That was awesome. I made sure of that for sure. That shit was bomb, man. Up at that what's that place called, Ryan? The one that's got that it's like that whole building that's got all the food places inside of it.
Oh fuck. Reading Terminal Market.
Yeah. That place was fucking awesome, man. I'd go in there and just destroy.
Trevor did call Van that at one point.
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. Trevor had the better comebacks.
It was Van had more, but Trevor's were pretty fucking on point. So yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah. But it's like after about 2 hours of them going at it, it's like, okay, we get it. Trevor's old and Van's a redhead. Like, let's move on. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like this bracket is way too fucking long.
Like, listen, you guys got way more shit going on that you could bitch about rather than your hair and your age. Come on. Yeah. If you're gonna make fun of each other, let's really go at it.
Talk about kicking a dead horse again and again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro.
And they were calling him out for Googling it. Like was he just sitting there Googling? I couldn't even.
Every time Trevor was answering, because Van was right after Trevor. Every time Trevor was answering, you would see Van down like this. His head would be down, and then he'd come up and he'd call him some old name, Wilford Brimley or whatever.
Diabetes.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, Trevor said I didn't start it.
No, but he ended it. Yep.
And by the way, Trevor, I don't have any hard feelings losing out to you in the bracket. That's fine. I'm good. You're a legend, so I'll take the L on that one. No problem.
Is that who bested you? There's so many matchups I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I won against Brian Burke, and then I lost against Trevor. So that's cool. I'm good.
Yeah, I was definitely in your camp on the Brian Burke one. I mean, I love Brian, but got to go late night. So
I caught shit from Trevor for voting for you over him. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm biased.
It's
Of
his
course I'm
co-host,
for
yeah.
late- yeah.
I think I voted late night over Trevor too, but we didn't get the vote.
Yeah, but we got beat. It's all right.
It's all good.
It's all right. Shooting Shelf won in the end, which I was absolutely shocked. Like, I'm like, I'll be honest, I love Shooting the Shelf, but that over like the lobby or, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
G-Con.
I
Like, I
watched it
made
on
an
the-
argument for it to beat G-Con, and I was like, there's no way anybody's going to buy this because this is such bullshit. And then it actually won. I was like, dude, yeah. It was
I had
crazy.
to watch it on the replay last night, and freaking, I was like, damn it, I wish I would have seen it live because I would have been all, this is rigged. How did Shooting the Shelf get the win at the end? No way. This is a fucking fix.
Yeah, Eric Treadaway versus G-Con would have been rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shooting the Shelf won last night, Jesse. Out of 128 places to be at Legionscon, Shooting the Shelf ending the con was the number one place. So
that means you guys better put on a great fucking show, man.
I mean, the argument that I made, and I love that moment where we get people coming up and telling their stories, right? They come up and like, what was the thing that impacted them? What was the new friend that they made? What was that moment that they're taking back home with them? You know, it's just it's a really good way to punctuate the whole weekend. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I love it.
There's so many moments like that throughout the weekend for so many people individually, you know what I mean? And that's what's great about it. Everybody can take their own personal experiences away from it, that, you know, cool shit happened to them, or cool conversations that they had with people, or awesome stuff that they bought from a vendor for the first time, or someone that they've returned to again and again that they picked up another piece or something from.
mhm.
It's always cool because everybody comes out with a great story or a great experience.
Yep.
And there's no shortage of it, especially since there are going to be so many first timers this year, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait for those people to experience this.
Yeah.
But
Man,
all the live shows did well last night because it's just it's kind of a little mini event, you know, like Legion's Ladies Live went pretty far. My Wife Is Going to Kill Me went pretty far. It came down to PGG versus Shooting the Shelf. So like those nightly shows, like they do, mean something. They're cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you hang out with those people weekly anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like instead of having the chat, you've got them like right there in front of you.
Right there. Yeah.
Right. Amazing. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely a cool experience.
Mm-hmm.
Man, speaking of newcomers, I was totally blown away last year by how many new faces I saw in that room, as far as like inside the vendor room, and especially at night out in the lobby. I was just like, Jesus Christ, like, look at all these people, like, and a lot of them I'm like, I don't even recognize half of these people. I mean, of course we know our core friends and the core veterans that have been around from the beginning, but man, oh man, was there a lot of new faces in there. It was like, holy Christ. And now there's going to be even more this year. Holy God. It's like I said, to them, I envy them, because to be there for the first time, and like I said, and walk and just enjoy that amazing experience for all those days. And especially the people that are coming with the apprehension, they're like, oh, who am I going to talk to? What's it going to be like? Man, once they hit those doors and really find out what this community is all about and how bitchin' this show is going to be, they're just going to be freaking blown away.
Yeah, I mean, they Legion's Ladies brought up Mira last year, and like, that she's just awesome. Like, she's just so full of positivity and shit. And it's like there were a lot of people in that room that I don't think had ever really, had a conversation with her and stuff, but like the whole room fell in love with her immediately.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So. She was a doll, man. She was so great, so freaking. I remember I brought her because she had talked about it, that she didn't have one. I brought her one of the gold cosmic keys, and I gave it to her. Yeah, when I saw her, I was like, hey, welcome to the freaking community and welcome to the show, and here you go. And I gave her one of those. She was super stoked about that. Another big person that I mean, it just like, it blew me away, like how much like energy this guy had and how pumped he was to be there and like to be a part of it, was Joe Martinez, man. That
Yeah,
guy
he got
was
a table for the first time this
yeah,
year.
yeah. I was super pumped to see that, man.
Yeah.
I was like, it just brought a huge smile to my face to see like how much that guy was enjoying like the whole weekend. I got to meet him first when we all went to intern, and then I just saw him the rest of the weekend and was just talking to him here and there, and like I said, just watching him move around the room and just see how much positive energy he was just throwing off the whole weekend, man. He was so pumped to be around everybody and just nerd out with everybody. You know what I mean? It was just so cool, man. Yeah.
I want to see how Amber tops last year on Legion's Ladies Live, because she was fucking on fire. She was like, Amber was hilarious last year. It was like all of a sudden she's like talking the whole show. I'm like, who is this gal? It's awesome.
So long as I'm outside beforehand, I'll probably be around the same.
There you go.
And she just bought fresh wax, so it's going to be a different color mohawk.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I thought you were getting a lot more personal with that when you started that sentence. So I was like, I don't know. She wants you sharing this, Ryan.
Okay. We curse, but it's a family-friendly show. It's not off-world.
That's how I was worried about you. So
I still wish that she would have gotten a shirt made from her answer at the "My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me" show, when I forget it was about animals, and she said, zebra? So what was the question?
I can't even remember.
The question was, what animal would you want created in Mythos that's not like already done? And I didn't know what to pick, so I went with a zebra.
With a question mark.
That seemed fitting, but I wasn't 100% sure.
It's an answer.
I mean, with Pete running it, I kind of figured the ladies were going to win regardless of what the answers were. So
no. Okay. All right. Listen, there was at the beginning of the whole thing, Dusty said, hey, what I'm going to do, since I'm going to be first, is I'm just going to let them answer and then let them get out. It's like, okay. And then it was like figure obscura, and they got all of them. I was like, yeah, great fucking work, Dusty. They cleared the whole fucking category.
Yeah. Well, didn't he? He actually got the answer, but then he passed instead of playing. That's what he did. Yeah. Like, so we had the option to play, and he's like, I'm gonna pass. Like, if you've never seen Family Feud, they don't ever pass. You never do that.
Yep. If you want to win, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's the most excited. I'm excited for Mythic Week, but I can't wait to see the culmination of all the promos and everything, because it has been a fantastic fucking ride watching those two go at each other.
It's been interesting. That is the toughest part of the schedule, though, is like, because I would love to go to the part swap event, but it's the same time as My Wife's Gonna Kill Me. And so, I've got to go. My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me, but it sucks that I have to miss the other for it. So it's one of those, you got to make decisions, and that's one of the tough ones.
I made it to both of them last year. I was in the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me thing, and then I went down, and the part swap was still going strong, man. I went in there.
You stayed all the way to the end, and it was still going.
Yeah,
okay.
It was still going. Yeah,
nice.
As soon as it ended, I went downstairs and went in the hallway, and those guys were still rocking in there. I spent at least a good hour in there swapping parts with a bunch of people. I brought home a shit ton of parts from that. That thing was awesome, man. So yeah, definitely check out that for first timers too, man. If first timers have any extra spare parts or whatever, or looking to maybe swap some stuff out, if they got a bunch of extra stuff, bring them along with you in your suitcase, man. Because I'm telling you, you're gonna come up across some good stuff out there in that parts swap on Saturday night for sure.
I was going to ask about the Paint-A-Palooza, or all of it. It's all the slots are taken up, or is there still like one or two?
I think he was keeping some open spots for people that day. Plus, it runs for 2 hours, and I don't think all the people are going to paint for the full 2 hours. So there might be some people that kind of leave and some other people come in. But there are a lot of spots already reserved from people that messaged Dirk. So, but if you want in, I would try to get there before the event and try to, because it'll be kind of a first come, first serve for the remaining spots.
And that is the first time that weekend that you can buy your paintbrush sets.
There you go. Yep. Just in case Terrence is watching.
People might also.
Will you have them at your booth too, Curtis?
I will definitely have them at my booth. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
And she's trying to get into painting.
Very nice.
There you go.
That.
Working on a new hobby.
Yeah. Well, you have to join us on Mod Squad on Saturday mornings.
Well, I gotta get a little bit talented. You guys gotta teach me behind the scenes first.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, the good thing is that they only see your hands. So like I'll wake up on Saturday morning and just be a mess, man. My hair's all ridiculous and I'm, wearing a ratty old shirt, but they only see my hands. So it's good.
So when you guys do Mod Squad, you're just basically focused on the table itself and the work at hand. It's not.
Yeah, it's just like a camera that goes down on our table and then kind of just painting and talking and.
Very cool. Speaking of painting, I saw that custom that Tanya posted today, man. That thing was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that thing was beautiful. She did a great job on that, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So cool to see people that, like I said, have never, done any type of customizing, have like kind of, been on the fence about it, and then they dive into a little bit at a time, and then, ask some questions in the community and learn a couple things and pick up a couple, tips and tricks. And next thing you know, man, they're blowing out full blown customs that are just amazing. So it's awesome to see, man.
That's what Jesse said there. Don't need talent. You just need determination and desire.
Yep.
Like I am a shitty painter. I am a terrible painter, but I do not stop until it looks the way I want it to look.
Yeah.
That is my strength, is that I will just keep going. I'm persistent. So
yeah. Like I said, I've said it so many times to so many people that have come to my table. I tell people, if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? I wasn't, I haven't been doing this for 20 years or anything like that. I started collecting Legions, and the next thing I know, I'm getting a little brush and doing some dry brush on this or that. And, it's just the way it is. It just, and sometimes you find a knack for doing something that you enjoy, and why not just keep going and just doing it, man?
Yeah.
Was this the custom you were talking about?
Yeah. Where are those wings from? If you could tell us.
If anybody has any naughty messages you want to send Ryan, this is the time.
Son of a bitch. I said, this motherfucker, who the fuck is messaging me?
Some asshole.
Classic.
Yeah, dude, these wings this is fantastic. Great work, Tanya.
Yeah, absolutely.
Killing it.
So cool, man.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Freaks figures. So that's my secret cap. I'm always a shitty painter. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, old McFarlane Spawn figure.
Nice. Great reuse of parts, man. That's cool. That's old school right there. That's old school customizing. Before the whole 3D, before the whole 3D freaking takeover of the customizing, aspect of Legions, man. Before it was McFarlane figures and Lord of the Rings figures and the Kylo Ren freaking neck piece and
Yeah, I've got a fairy that I'm working on for Tanya right now, and I think she's gonna be surprised where I acquired the wings from. So
Very cool.
But yeah, it's cool stuff. So I do have to run. I had a previous engagement, but thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
and I will see you guys in a few days.
Few days, yeah. We'll see you, Curtis.
All right, see
Later,
you guys
Curtis.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
later.
Ragon, you said you had some. You might have some a slideshow, or what do you got for us?
Yeah, I went in and I grabbed a couple pictures from past Legionscons.
Oh
So
yeah,
this is 22 at their live that they did that time.
yeah. That was a freaking great episode that they did.
Great hotel. Just it sucked that there was only one freaking elevator.
We tested it too to the limits.
Oh yeah. And then the custom that I missed out on, dude. Son of a bitch. Oh well.
Oh,
Yeah, we all have that. And there's probably a custom on everybody's table that I've missed out on.
Got Giovanni's table. Obviously, everything went as soon as the doors opened, but
Yeah,
still cool to see.
yeah. He's not coming this year, is he? Is he coming this year or not?
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
okay.
he's on. I think he's with Pharaoh's Forge.
Oh, okay,
Christopher
okay.
Roan.
Okay, that's what it is then. I didn't see his name on the vendor list as far as tables. That's cool. Giovanni's the man.
And then every year we do this picture, and I had to throw
Nice.
that in there. We'll recreate that picture again this year.
There you go.
So this I absolutely was not ready for. I'm just making that dumb face, and I happen to be looking over at Colin. But he was taking a picture of Steve and Matt.
If anybody could catch you with a stupid look on your face, it's definitely Cullen, man. So be careful what
Oh, yeah.
faces you make over the weekend.
For sure.
That guy is a ninja with his camera.
And he's
all
everywhere.
weekend long, and he's everywhere. Yeah,
everywhere and nowhere all at once. He'll get a picture of you and you won't even know it.
yeah.
And then you have to take this picture. If you go to intern, this has to be one of your pictures of everybody just hanging out, waiting to go inside.
Yep.
Right in front of that awning. That's going to be the last year that they're there.
Oh, at that building, really?
Yeah, they're moving.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
That was 23.
Hell yeah.
And it is absolutely my favorite picture. Eric all the way in the back.
Hell yeah.
Good times, man.
Shit, yeah.
And then Trevor's session. And I'm bummed we didn't win this year, but it's okay. But he and Nate both get the longer session, so you get to spend an hour with each one of those guys this year.
yeah.
Oh, nice,
This is
dude.
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, each one of these sessions is so cool, man.
Mm-hmm. And then the wall. There's significantly more figures, obviously, but
I was gonna say, look how small the line was back then. It's crazy to think that at one point that was all there was.
Joe, are you going to intern this year with somebody?
No, Dylan and I made a deal where if one of us got picked, we'd take the other one, and neither of us got picked. So maybe next year.
Hopefully.
That's all good. I'm patient. I can wait.
Well, if you do go, I guess you'll be in a new building then, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
This was
Not going for the building, going for the experience for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, that's what I was wondering. So are they, I guess you won't be able to do the tour of the prop if they're moving out of that. So that might not be one of the sessions.
Don't know, man. Don't know.
Damn.
Regardless, man, it's a cool trip. I mean, they make it such a good day for everybody, and they have a lot of great stuff for everybody to do.
then there it is. We were talking about her.
Hell
Legion
yeah.
City's live in Mira. I don't think she's gonna be there this year.
I think she's enrolled in some kind of school or something, right? Isn't she attending
in New
college somewhere?
York,
Yeah, so
law
yeah,
school.
priorities. It's all good. I mean, like, people have things in
Oh,
their
yeah.
lives that, definitely take precedence to come into Legionscon, but she'll be back, I'm sure. Sure she'd freaking
yeah.
love to be there with us, but yeah, that was a super cool moment with her on the show. It was awesome.
And then Pete had to follow her up. I love Pete, but when she was up there, it was just nothing but positivity.
Yeah. So cool.
Right. Got to show Darla.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you grab some of her capes this year.
Yeah, that's a must, man.
so
She was banging them out. So that, like I said, definitely give it up for the people that have put out the work and are bringing that, all their hard work and effort to their tables. Show them some love, man. Show the vendor tables some love, people.
Absolutely.
And then Mythic Customs, 10 years. Possibly
That's gonna be cool, man. That's gonna be real cool. He said he's gonna bring an array of figures that he did in the past, aside from his from the 10 that he made for the show.
Yeah, and he showed the new one on Shooting the Shelf.
Yeah,
for the swig entry.
The swig one. Yeah, that thing's awesome. It looks sweet.
Then a meal. I actually came home with that Dio.
Oh, nice.
Oh, with that staircase, really?
Yeah,
Very cool.
When I actually, like right after the first picture, I think was with this Dio. That's a Carver custom too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Very cool. I was gonna say he didn't bring that with him. He bought it from somebody then. So he got it from
I
Carver.
believe.
Then.
Yeah, he commissioned Carver for it, and then because he can't take that back home with him to Sweden.
Right.
So
right.
I was like, I'll just buy it off you, and then I'm actually going to be bringing that for him this year.
Very cool. Very cool.
Awesome.
Late night LeBron.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mama LeBron.
Yep. Yeah, again, man, I'm definitely gonna miss Frank not being there this year. That was really cool sharing my spot with him that year, just so like I said, he could have his breakout year and get some of his work out there in front of the public. He did great too, man. He had a great show. Sold a lot of stuff, especially a lot of those weapons and stuff that he had. He did really good.
I got one of those big axes from him.
Yeah. Did some really cool stuff, man. Super pumped.
And then shelf gravy. This dude, I would have loved to have had that. I mean,
did somebody buy that off of them?
They did.
They sold it, right?
Yes, they did. And not too long ago, the guy, I guess he needed space. The guy actually had to sell it.
Oh, wow.
Look at this guy. What's going on, man?
That's right, baby. I'm back. Tell the truth. How bad does it sound?
No, you're good, man. You're good. Sounds good.
Nice. All right. Let's not die. Yeah. Yep. So I'm driving to DJ this Halloween party, but I wanted to check in and say what's up to my homies.
Absolutely, dude.
So what's going on?
Running through some Legionscon moments on a slideshow.
Nice. What do we got? Is that the shelf gravy dial?
Yeah.
Nice. Who else we got? We got Joe G.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sure. And Amber.
I'm here having a great time. Thanks for having me.
He's shorter than you think in person.
And Hedgie was taller in person. I was really surprised. I was like, damn, look at this giant.
Yeah, the camera takes off 2 feet.
That's only because he was. That was only because he was standing next to Guasagwe.
What's up, Amber?
Hey, how are you?
Good. What's going on? Sorry, I didn't mean to dive bomb the live here. I just wanted to say what's up.
No, it's all good,
not-
man.
You can't dive bomb it. It's your channel, dude. You just let us do this.
No, listen, it makes me happy. It warms my heart to know that the live stream goes on, even if I'm sort of taken away from it. So I love it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, man.
You got your beats ready for the show tonight?
Yeah, I hope so, man. I'm way out of practice. I spent some time today trying to, prep some song banks to get some stuff ready, and we'll see how it goes. Right near the end of the prep, I located a few songs that I really wanted to get in was having trouble getting my hands on. The party that I'm going to, it's going to be a lot of people that I went to like college with and stuff. So some of the songs from the early 2000s, like the rare remixes and stuff, I don't even have them like in my iTunes library anymore, or like Apple pulls this stuff or they make it difficult to use iTunes to use the music from iTunes in a DJ program now. So it's a big pain in the butt, but I think I got it worked out.
I hear you.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, best of luck to you, man. Hope you have a good show, and I hope you have a great time with your friends and stuff, man. That's cool.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'll update you from the party, and I'll try to get somebody to get some video if anything looks cool. And if it doesn't look cool, I won't take any video.
Are you dressing up for this, or is it like you're just going comfortable?
So I'm comfortable now. I'm comfortable right now currently. But I had messaged my buddy who's throwing the party to say, hey, can I get an exception from the costume requirement, because there is a costume requirement. And he said yes. And then apparently he bought me a costume. So
Nice.
apparently he's gonna dress me up like something. I don't know. We'll see. So, but he's a good friend of mine, and this party means a lot to him. So I'm happy to do it.
Hedgie's gonna end up in an old 70s Ben Cooper fucking costume.
No.
Dude,
Speaking of that, can I throw this out there? So I was digging through my garage yesterday trying to find cables and stuff, and I ran across, I don't remember if I've ever shown this before, this specific one, but I still have my Ben Cooper Gremlins Gizmo costume from like when I was like 6 or 7 years old, or
That's
8,
awesome.
whatever.
Wow.
And the box is beat up, but it's in the box. It's all there. And I brought it out, and I was showing Grayson, I think, my NECA Ben Cooper Gizmo, and I was like, "This is why I had to buy this, because look at this. The box is the same and everything, and blah blah blah." And I'm going off, and like her face just glazes over, like, "That's great, Dad. That's wonderful."
See, nostalgia just isn't the same to the kids, man.
No, it's kind of like, I guess it's like when my dad used to talk about, like, my dad, like, his childhood time that he really loved was in the 50s, right?
Yeah.
And the way he would talk about the 50s, it's like in my head, it was like a different planet. So it like never, like, I understood what he was saying, right? And I appreciated it, but like it just seemed there's like this barrier there that you don't really get it. And it saddens me a little bit, because I think that's what goes on when there's 30 years like separating you.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah. All right, I would love to hang on. I'll listen in the car, but I can barely see the slideshow. Plus, I need to look at the road.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just want to say to everybody, I can't wait. Like a lot of people, these last few weeks are just very hectic at work and with all kinds of house stuff and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I just can't wait. I'm just gonna like try to like stop stressing about next week, because I have been, and try to just relax and be like, next week's gonna come. Whatever I do or don't do, it's gonna come. So I might as well take the time, whatever time that I can, and just enjoy being with the homies and the people and meet some new people, and like especially everybody on right now. I can't wait to see each and every one of you. I can't believe we get to hang out in person in just a few days, man.
Heck
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So, all right. I love you guys. I'm gonna sign off now, and I'll see you in November.
Catch you in a
Later,
couple days,
dude.
man.
See ya.
Hey, Jonathan.
Later.
Hell yeah. Oh man. Can't wait,
Oh,
bro.
who's this guy?
This show was on for like 2 hours, and the one picture of me has my eyes closed.
Yeah. See?
Uh,
And that was probably Cullen that took that shot.
right. The
No,
funny thing about this, Jesse wasn't
was me.
feeling well, so Curtis had texted me and was like, "Hey, can you jump on since Jesse's not feeling well?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then I'm walking down there, and he must have sent 20 people after me, because I just kept getting stopped by people like, "Hey, Curtis is looking for you. Hey, Curtis needs you down there right now." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm on my way right now." So yeah, it took me a lot longer to get there, just because Curtis had sent an army of people to bring me down there. So
It's kind of funny, this picture too. It seems like Bill and fucking Jeremy are like your only audience members.
right.
Just
That's a
two dudes.
normal off world, so it
Yeah.
wouldn't have bothered me too much. But
I'm sorry, Joe. I was actually the one to take this picture.
were you? How did you get me with my eyes closed, man?
I don't know.
Classic.
We're gonna have to take a repeat with my eyes wide open or something this time.
I'll make sure I scream Joe before I snap the picture.
All right.
The ideas from Mars, dude. And I gotta say, the dino you painted up, dude.
Ooh.
I cannot, like, the picture. Yes, it is gorgeous, but I can't wait to see that bad boy in person and everybody else who did it. But
absolutely. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. And really, I mean, a huge honor to like be chosen by, Matt Rod and Armies of Ashmore to be able to do that, man. I just like I said, it's a huge honor for me to do something like that, to be selected, as an artist, to say, hey man, let's see your take on this thing and see what you can do. Just do what you do best. And so yeah, I hope I kind of hit that watermark for them, you know what I mean, and bringing them something pretty dope to display on their table, and kind of give people an idea of, hey, even though these things come already fully painted and stuff, if they start doing a blank series, there are options to change these things up a bit and kind of make them your own thing. So yeah, super cool experience, and honored to be amongst a great group of other very, very talented artists to do this. So yeah, super cool, man.
And then Crashbox. I think that was a wrestling like entrance there on the left. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think that it was made available to the public, at least not to my knowledge. But there are going to be a lot of great Dio pieces here. And if you do plan on getting a Crashbox piece, try and get there as early as possible, because he does sell out.
Yes, he does. Remember when Crashbox was the only dial maker in the room?
Yes. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like in 2021, Crashbox Dials was it. That was it. Crashbox was the only dial maker there. And now there's like 18 of them. You know what I mean? It's like,
dude, they're all fantastic.
Yep.
You
Just
can't
like
go wrong.
just like the customizers, man. Like I said, it was me and a handful of guys in 2021, and now it's like 80 tables of customizers, and they're all good. It's like, what the hell? It's like, okay, it's crazy, man. But like I said, I enjoy sharing the wealth, man. I love it. I love the opportunity to, give somebody else an opportunity to rise and to be recognized, and for people to come and appreciate their work, and for them to just enjoy becoming part of this community and being accepted. Not, there's no gatekeeping and people being pushed out and like, oh yeah, we already have people that do this or that. It's like, no, the more the merrier, man. Bring it on. Let's see your work. Let's, I've seen so many things that from the customizing aspect that have just completely blown me away, as far as like what the mind can do as far as artistically with an action figure. You know what I mean? It's just amazing the things that people come up with, the extra parts or the paint schemes, or just wild from one side of the spectrum to the other. It's so cool to see, man. So
Yeah.
cool.
Eric Miller.
Yes, sir. Man, what an amazing piece, man. My God.
And then a turtle set. This is see, I had seen these and I had no idea that he was the one that did it until what was that? Legionscon 21.
Mm.
And that was when I actually got to talk to him because we went to intern and he was there. And then at setup, I was like, oh my God, this is the great guy. But I was like, this is the dude that does the turtles and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Krang is amazing.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
that piece.
Yeah. So cool.
This was during setup, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
late night hard at work with Mama LeBron.
Yeah, setup's crazy, man. I'm glad we have a lot. Well, yeah, we definitely have some extra hours in that room for setup this year, so that's going to be a lot more, less, less tense in that room as far as like trying to get everything together and unboxed and unwrapped and get your figures placed or your dios set up or whatever you have to do at your table. It's nice to know that we're going to have some extra time in there.
And 9 o'clock start time.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, it's that's definitely a great change to the schedule is to have that 9 o'clock opening, man.
This is setup, Jesse. I just got the pick. I didn't bother him. I'm pretty sure he looked up at me, gave me a dirty look, and I knew I got to keep it pushing.
Yeah. Yeah, to Jackie's question, yes, my mom is coming this year again, and my dad is coming with me too. So both the LeBrons are coming. So Mama and Papa LeBron will be in-house and in person for Legion's weekend. It's going to be awesome. So make sure you stop over and say hi. And like I said, they're great people, so they'll be happy to talk to anybody. Yeah, see, yeah, me and Benny were walking around at the pop and swaps. That freaking and at the parts swaps. That was awesome. Brian, the bringer of light, man. He's gonna have some amazing stuff as always, man.
And Alexander too. Alexander Deshaw, Drunk
Mm-hmm.
Gizmo. Both those guys just freaking kill it, man. That's when I get to those tables. That's where I'm like, man, I wish I didn't have a budget.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that they're like, oh, I'm done. But then, oh, here comes a new piece. And they keep saying it. They're like, oh, we're done. No.
Yeah.
I got another piece to show.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm happy you keep working.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had already pretty much finished all my work, and I just in the last couple of days I ended up I busted out 2 more customs, so I'm bringing 2 more that I wasn't gonna bring before. So I'm on the same boat, man. It's like just
nice.
you just constantly keep creating, and and it's always the last minute when you come up with some harebrained idea. You're like, oh, would be cool. You know what I mean? It just happens, man. So if you could get it done in time, it's just freaking, it's cool.
Do any of you guys do Legends of Dragonor?
No. I know what they are, but no, I don't. They're cool though. They're really cool. I like
really
the color,
cool stuff.
The colorways on them are really super cool, man. They pop for sure.
I like the designs a lot. I spend so much money on Legions. I can't pick up another line. Like I just can't do it.
Fair. So. That's fair.
Yeah.
Art by Ackerman and Tanya too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if Rebecca and John are going to be there this year.
They will be sorely missed if they're not, man, because I mean, they're awesome, man. I mean, talk about amazing cosplayers. It's so cool, man. They just go all out, man. That's so awesome what they do.
And that's not taking anything away from Maverick, because Maverick also does great cosplay.
Maverick
man.
kills it every year. Yeah. Yeah. Maverick totally kills it.
Von Burke.
Von Burke,
he's gonna
baby.
have Ashen Oath. I'm excited.
Man,
to see
I feel so lucky that I'm going to be right there next to him throughout the whole con, so I can really get a feel and a real close personal look at those pieces. Man, I'm so super pumped for that line to come out. That's going to be really cool.
Yeah, that's a good looking group of guys right there. They should start a show.
Hell yeah! What did you guys take that picture for? You just ended up in a group and just jumped in for that picture, or what was that all about?
This is the off-world crew.
Oh, okay.
So,
nice.
This actually made the Horseman doc.
Yeah, it did.
When we were taking this.
Right on. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool.
And
all the regulars.
Is the last year's one.
Yeah.
And that is all I had for.
Jared's coming this year, right? Toy Bro? He's coming this year, right?
Yeah,
nice.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. I remember the first year I met him was that when I went to PowerCon in 2019. That was the first time I ever got to meet him. Someone introduced me. I didn't even know I didn't even know who he was, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that dude right there. He's like a huge toy YouTuber, this and that." And came over, and one of my buddies was talking to him. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's my buddy Eric," and so that's the first time I met him. Super dope dude, man.
Yeah,
super cool, man.
Was that still when PowerCon was still in California?
Yeah, in Anaheim.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, that was the year, like I said, that was the year I got introduced to the Four Horsemen and Mythics, man. That was it. That was the year. And I didn't even buy anything at their table. Can you believe it? I actually bought 4 figures at their table, the exclusives, but I didn't buy anything for myself because I didn't know what they were. But everybody was like messaging me in my group chats from the toy, communities that I was a part of at the time. They're like, "Hey, are you going to PowerCon? Can you pick me up this at the 4?" I'm like, yeah, no problem. And I had no idea what they were. Then I went home and got on the website and I ordered like $1,400 worth of Mythic Legions. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, these are the greatest figures ever. Look at these things.
Yeah, I had a cool moment with Jared too. I was talking to somebody who was on Sunday, and Jared walks up to me and he goes, "I guess you're the guy to ask, how many Armory figures did you get?" And I was like, right now, 8. And he goes, "Oh, I expected more," and then just walked away. And I was like, I have no idea what just happened. But I don't know why I was the person to ask. That was super cool.
He was completely unimpressed. He was like, "Yeah, that's
yeah, I expected more." And the thing is that I had planned to go through so many more times, but talking to everybody is so much fun that I totally got caught up in just chatting with everyone and totally just blew my plans out of the water. So yeah.
Oh, it happens every single year, man. Like I said, even the best game plans, you're definitely, it's going to go right out the fucking window, no doubt about it. But it's in a good way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So and especially for people like Robo, I get it. He's huge and everybody wants to talk to him. That's fine. But kind of let him walk a little bit, because I don't think he made it into the show floor that much. So he wants to see just as much as we do. But I mean, I'm not telling anybody to talk to him.
This is just my opinion, but I don't think there's any reason to force conversations with people. I had just stepped outside to have a cigarette, and Sherry came out, and we ended up talking for like a half hour, and not about toys either. She was telling about her heritage and things like that, you know, and that was a really cool moment for me that I just got to chat with Sherry for that long.
Yeah.
And I didn't approach her. It just happened to be that we both stepped outside to have a cigarette at the same time, you know, and there was a lot of moments like that where it wasn't, you know, I didn't have to go chasing anybody. Like, you just wait and those natural moments will just pop up where someone that maybe you don't expect to talk to you will talk to you. So
absolutely. Speaking of armory, Joe, have you saved any? I'm going to send you a couple, Ryan. Have you saved any of the builds that you're looking to do?
I haven't, but I just started my vacation, so I'm planning to sit down and really pour through it and print out the ones that I want to do. So that way I've got a game plan going in that I can be disappointed that I didn't follow once I get there.
I sent you a couple, Ryan. Maybe you could show them or whatever.
Yeah.
That I'll tell you, man. If anything, I mean that armory configurator that's up right now, definitely utilize that thing, man, because it definitely helps. It definitely helps a lot.
Well, like for me, you know, I'm trying to guess which parts I think like I'm thinking the Mercurian helmets, the shoulder pads with the skull faces on them, like those are going to go pretty quick because those are just dope pieces.
Yeah.
So I'll try to get those on my first few passes through, and then the pieces that I want, you know, like,
yeah, if you're definitely your mindset is to get the exclusive pieces, definitely grab those first with whatever build that you do.
Right.
Yeah. And that's cool too with that configurator. Each piece that you select or the parts that it's got that little red outline that shows if it's an exclusive
or not. Yeah, which is
it's
so helpful. Easy. But at the same time, in my mind, it's like that's going to make them go that much quicker. So I've got to be on it, you know.
Did you get those images, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm doing it the better way to bring them up. Just waiting for it.
Amber, Plunderlings bringing anything hot to their table this year?
I'm not sure.
Are you still doing Plunderlings? Are you still hot on that or what?
Oh yeah, I love Plunderlings. I haven't seen anything, but I obviously that's probably like one of the first tables I always go to.
Heck yeah. I was just wondering if they were going to bring like some kind of exclusive piece for the show.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I know the Glyos is going to be off the charts this year for all the Glyos guys. Man, I can't believe how crazy that's blown up within the community, man. There you go.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, that's one of my builds right there.
Well, I like that.
Yeah, I definitely like that dark gray body, man. I love how it really highlights the muscle features on it. I love that gray, man. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm. So I see Joe Vassapolo in the chat says, just make what you want and have fun. And I want to say, in general, that is a great idea. My style of collecting Legions is to be neurotic about it, though. So for me, stressing over getting certain parts is fun. So I do enjoy that.
Yeah, I don't stress over the parts. I build something that I like visually. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it. And even after if I take it home, I don't like it, I know damn well I have a great array of parts that I could totally use to do something else with. So that's what's fun about it. So you could just swap it up or do 100 different things. And the parts are amazing this year as far as all the armored parts and the legs, and you know, it's just so cool, man.
Well, last year's armory, I got all of them and I have them all together on a shelf, but I like the designs of these so much. I want to mix them into the rest of my collection this year.
Yeah.
So I want to do builds where it's going to go with the different factions and things like that. So I'm definitely going to have a plan going in.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not going to cry if it doesn't work out or anything, but that's, you know, it's fun for me to shoot for certain things, for plans.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and if you want to complete it, Dorklayer says 4 visits to the armory per day will get you complete.
Is that just Saturday and Sunday, Bill, or are we talking like a Friday vendor shot too? So I haven't gone through it yet, so I'm not sure.
No, the vendors don't get a Friday shot. The vendors, we get in there Saturday.
16 total. Okay. Yep. That's because I think there's 16 different waste pieces. I did go through and count them all. So
I like this one a lot right here.
Yeah.
hell yeah. Yeah, and those are the pauldrons I'm talking about. I think those
Yeah,
pauldrons
yeah.
are going to go quick.
And I don't think I might be mistaken. I'm not sure if those pauldrons are exclusive, but I definitely like that copper, man. The copper on those parts is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that'll definitely be a fun build to put together.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and I love, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I love this head with those effects that they put in those eyes. Man.
Yeah, it
really
totally
adds something
changes
to
it. It totally changes it.
Mhm.
It definitely does. Super fun, man.
And there was one more.
That's part of the fun of it too, is it's going to be having some of those parts and then just pouring through the rest of the collection, seeing what they kind of match up with, and what colors and what figures they're going to look good with the existing ones.
Yeah.
It really can be a fun pop and swap experience.
Yeah. I definitely like the last year's experience, because after everybody did it, a lot of people put their figures together and we all brought them out and like, hey, this is what I built, and it was like cool to see all the different things that people came up with. It was like, oh wow, that's cool. Like I didn't think about that, and and then you see it and you're like, oh, that looks really, really cool. The only one I passed on was the I think the one that was the standout for me, only because it was one of those figures that was one of those like obscure figures that was never released, was the Purple Knight. I was definitely jonesing on that Purple Knight, so I was like, I definitely got to build one of the purple ones. But a lot of people were going after like those green parts, the green leather torsos. And I was like, I just looked at it, I was like, I just don't see what I could build with that. And then I saw a lot of people build a bunch of cool shit with that. I was like, oh man, I was like, I didn't even think of that. Like, it's so cool. But like I said, to each eye, I mean, they see it differently, and the way that they put it together is awesome.
I actually missed out on the black leather.
Yeah, I think I got one or two of those guys.
I ended up getting one for sure, but I had to do some wheeling and dealing to get that. I just thought, black leather, nobody's going to be excited about that. And that was like the first one to sell out. And I was like, well,
you just never know. You just never know what part's going to hit for people. You just never know.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the black leather with the gunmetal parts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was a mean looking figure.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So are you only getting 4, or do you plan on getting more?
Right now, I only have a plan to do possibly these, like the 4 that you just showed. That's possibly the only 4 I might do. If that's the only 4 I can do and that I walk away with, I'll be totally happy. If I do more, it'll just be a literally an afterthought. Because right now, like I said, I've gone through that customizing thing. I don't even know how many times or how many hours I've spent rolling that little dice to kind of like keep giving you options, and I'm just like, ooh. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, okay, yeah, but yeah, like I said, right now my game plan is 4, possibly more, but really not to add figures to my collection, but in the end, really to just add the extra parts in case something comes up where I go, okay, I could use this waste piece, or I could and just pop them apart and just utilize them, or mix and match parts or whatever, just to make it a little bit more fun. God only knows, we all have enough legions in our rooms right now. Freaking,
that's a matter of perspective.
True.
I don't feel like I ever have enough. Always want more.
What we don't have
I'm
is enough
excited.
room.
Right. That is true.
I got to be honest. I'm excited to see what people do with those green tails, or not just the tails in general, not any color specific. Because I would love to see like tentacles coming out of somebody's back that they customize it like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would. I'm definitely going to grab the tails for each of my builds, but I'll probably definitely utilize that down the line with some kind of like a cosmic, custom build or something, and utilize those tentacles or tails.
Oh yeah. They fit in the pauldron holes like perfectly, which is nice.
Yeah,
But they're not wired, so I don't know if you could heat them up and then put them into a shape over the shoulder or something and get them to keep that by cooling them off quickly or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably play around with that too and just see what I can come up with.
Yeah, Jackie, that green demon's gonna look super dope. That's gonna be a
Mhm.
cool build as well. I was looking at that was one that I was kind of messing around with, was the green demon. I kind of want to do more if I do anything more than the builds that I have. I want to do more of the red bodies because I want to I want to start building up more of my my Fury clan, because I have like a Fury clan army right now. I've already got like maybe 10 or 11 figures in my Fury clan army. So I mean,
Mhm.
and of course it was because of the Furious 4 that sparked that thought of like, okay, now I got to army build these guys. So it'll be cool
Yeah.
to jump on some of those red bodies for builds on that.
Same for me. I have a Fury clan shelf, so
Nice.
yeah,
Very
definitely want to add some more to that.
Yep. And another thing too, when I brought a bunch of my armory figures home, a lot of them I popped in custom painted heads that I bought from different artists. So it really steps up the the wow factor on those figures, because I mean they just got the paint on some of those is so beautiful, and then like I said, you get a great custom head from Noah Pratt or Eric Miller, or a ton of other guys that do these amazing head sculpt paints, and man, it just freaking showcases that body and that figure all together. It's so good.
It can be a lot of fun to do that with army. I did that with my male farce, because I wanted male far to be unique, so I did custom heads for the other ones that I have on the shelf, and
Nice.
Yeah, it makes it look like a unique swarm of male farce. Yeah, that can be a really cool look. I agree.
Hell yeah.
All right, fellas. Is there anything else you want to say before we go, or?
Can't wait to see you guys, man. It's going to be awesome. And I'm glad it's only a couple more days until we jump on that plane and head out to New Jersey, man. It's going to be freaking awesome.
So you're coming in Thursday. Joe, are you Thursday too?
Thursday afternoon. I think my plane's going to arrive. Well, depending on what's going on because there's problems, right, with the air traffic controllers or something now. So, of course.
Yeah.
Because I almost like, I don't fly, I don't travel by plane. So I didn't know about the real ID thing. So there was a big panic moment because I lost my social security card. Apparently you can't get a real ID without a social security card. So I had to do the rush. What's that called? Passport. Yeah. Thank you. I had to do the rush passport. So I got my passport and I was like, hell yeah.
Nice.
And then a few days later, they're like, oh yeah, there's all these problems with the flights because the air traffic controllers. And I was like, this it's just something is trying to keep us away, man. I tell you what, but yeah, so my expectation is to be there Thursday evening,
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Barring incident. And I'm really excited for this year because I was not mentally prepared for last year. There was just so much great stuff. Not just the custom stuff or the vendor table, but all the people and everything. It was like last year was like a blur. It was just so amazing.
Yeah.
So I think this year I got my head wrapped around it better. I'm going to be able to go in and a little slower mentally and enjoy everything more, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely happened to each and every one of us, dude. My first year, yeah, it was the same thing. Like my head was spinning the whole time, and before I knew it, it was over. I was like, what just happened? You know what I mean? And the second year I went back, it was like it was just a party the whole freaking weekend, man. It was so cool. I enjoyed it so much more than the first time.
Right.
Yeah, and it was like 10 times bigger the second time around. So it was like, oh man, this is awesome.
Well, I loved it. It was just my dumbass. Like I was expecting to go in and be like a wallflower, you know,
not happening.
I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna hang back and just take it all in, and like the moment I walked through the door, people were like, Joe, and it was like, you know, so which was awesome. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. It was just not what I had mentally prepared myself, because last year was not only my first Legionscon, but it was the first time I'd ever been to a con. I'm not a super social person, so you know, to show up there and never having been to a con before, and then have so many people excited to see me, and it was like I'd go and buy something and be like, oh, I'm just gonna run this up to my room real quick so I don't have to carry it around, and it's like I didn't go anywhere real quick that whole weekend because like 10 people were stopping me to chat on the way there, and it was awesome. Like I love talking to everybody, so it was super cool, and I'm definitely looking forward to experiencing that all and taking it in more. Like it was so, like you said, you know, it was so fast, like everything is just like a blur, so I'm definitely looking forward to it all slowing down a little bit more for me, for sure.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ragon,
Amber,
you guys
thoughts?
ready? Oh man, like I said, people don't know. If you know, you know. If you don't, be ready, man, because it's gonna be an amazing 4 days.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Can't wait to see you guys, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, thanks for the opportunity to come on and hang out with you guys. Like I usually work Saturdays, but since I started my vacation early with the expectation of going to Legionscon, I was this is a perfect opportunity to hang out with some of my good friends. So I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Anytime, dude. Whenever you get off, just let me know. You're more than welcome back.
Yep. Awesome. Thanks. It won't be often. I work a lot.
Yeah, I figured.
Don't we all, bro? Don't we all?
Well, with that, I cannot wait to spend time with everybody here and everybody in the chat. It is going to be a fantastic time. Well, until the next time, remember the number one rule, which is, you guys gonna leave me hanging?
Cool.
There it is.
Be cool.
Later,
guys.
So I'll see you guys in November.